Looksmaxxing is an inherently good thing. With all things, people definitely take it too far. Anything maxing is usually good, like money maxing, looks maxing, gym maxing, health maxing, vacation maxing, like whatever. Just doing a lot of something that makes you a better person or increases your quality of life, then go for it. But yeah, I mean, if you're vacationing every day, if all you're thinking about is how you look, if all you're thinking about is how to make money, then yeah, you're gonna overdo it. You're gonna end up void and unhappy. Let's take a look at this. Whomogs who? Wholly unemployed. Dude, I remember when they used to make superhero edits and now it's just people who have like attractive faces. Literally just like average people, but with above average faces. And it's just like, that's my hero.
Bang your head about money, what's 10, bro? This never in the chat, I don't even know why.
Oh my goodness. I want you guys to picture this. There is a mother on this planet, roaming this planet freely. I don't know where he is and which part of the world, but we need to find him by any means necessary. Find this motherfucker who created this video, find his ass, and arrest him. This mother—
I think that people who do this sort of stuff have never had friends, because if you have friends, there is 100% a guy that you've been friends with that is good looking and gets female attention. What you don't do as his friend is then go home and then make a cap cut edit of him with slow plus reverb sexual music in the background in order to get comments of drooling emojis and guys that are saying mogged. Okay, that's just not normal. It's very fucking gay and it's not normal.
The needs to be arrested. Why? Let me tell you why. This guy is probably a grown-ass man. He actually sat down, took his time, downloaded videos of Marlin, downloaded videos of this other guy, Richie or some shit, put them together, downloaded the music, made the transitions, just to post it on TikTok. For what? It's about comparing two men that don't even know you exist. And you're not like comparing their basketball skills or football.
Yeah, I've seen the edits where you know, who would win in this certain comparison. But the comparison is about things that actually they've worked hard for and they've accomplished. Okay, who mogs who in terms of finances, or who mogs who in terms of their basketball or soccer abilities, not who mogs who in terms of their jawline and hunter eyes. You need to get a fucking job.
Ball skills. You are comparing their looks, motherfucker. Two men making love with each other is not the sussiest thing on the planet. I gotta say, if I had to rank things based on sussiness, this right here, this video would be absolute S tier. And I promise you, the idea of making a—
because I feel like if you're a guy, like imagine you're friends with one of these people, you realize that these are just people that like you just hang out with, you know, not people that you decide to draw up these almost fantasy battles in your head. It's like you're playing with action figures, but they're real people. It's very strange.
Right here, this video will be absolute S tier. And I promise you, the idea of making a video like this does not cross a single employed mind. This right here is not only S tier sussiness, this is also S tier or SSSS plus tier unemployment. Motherfucker, go do something productive instead of telling us who mocks who in this video. Now, you guys know how I like to spend my evenings. I lay on my couch right here, scroll through TikTok, scroll through Instagram, scroll through Twitter, and sometimes I see something that I shouldn't be seeing. Just like this video right here. Hold my hand until we turn to ashes. Let me till they put me in my casket. That's it. I don't know. I don't know the lyrics, bro. I just don't want to get— I was
like this is the kind of person that, like, if this guy made this edit, bro, this guy, one of the people who would make these other edits, it's bizarre.
That's it. I don't know the lyrics, bro. I just don't want to get— I was so flabbergasted.
Like, I think it makes sense to make a fan edit of somebody, you know, make them look cool because you like them and you think they're cool. This other shit is unbelievable.
By this video that I slowly but surely got myself into this rabbit hole of Looksmaxxing. I knew that Looksmaxxing was a thing, but I didn't know that it is as brain rotted as it is right now. I genuinely spent hours on Instagram yesterday scrolling through this rabbit hole, and it's completely absurd. Now, for the people that don't know, for the people that are actually employed, what the fuck are Looksmaxxers? Looksmaxxers are people that prioritize their looks, which we all do to some degree. But these motherfuckers live, sleep, and breathe for their looks. They put looks above everything, quite literally everything, because in their
I think if you're like a model or someone where your looks are like they matter the most, then I can completely understand that. But if the looks that you have are really not that important to your everyday life, like if your job doesn't require you to be a 6'6" Giga Chad, then like okay, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. I feel like maybe to some extent your looks always play a role in every dynamic, but I would assume that if your job requires you to, you know, be on, like, because I'm on screen, right? People are looking at me. You know, I try to like, you know, I put the chain on, you know, I got the beard trimmed up. I look okay. And I think for some people it matters more than others, but the idea that if you're just some like peon that you need to be doing all of these things to look the best that you possibly can at all times, you're going to lose sleep over it. And you're always going to find things that are wrong with you. No matter, there will be no point where you are satisfied. You know, they say that good is the enemy of perfection, or perfection is the enemy of good. Something like that, where, you know, just looking good and looking okay is not, it's something, fuck. It's like, if you are always trying to look perfect, then you will never be satisfied with something that is just good, right? The goalpost is always changing.
Their perception of life, looks are everything. And I would be lying if I say looks are not important. Looks are definitely important, and you should be taking care of yourself. But once you start getting down this rabbit hole, and once you start considering yourself a Looksmaxxer, and once you start making Reddit accounts and joining the Looksmaxxing subreddit, that's when you know you are really far gone. I don't know who broke your fucking heart, but this incel behavior will not be tolerated, bro. And a lot of the times, the primary audience or the primary people that participate in these types of Looksmaxxing trends are kids. Really young, impressionable kids. TikTok absolutely brain rotted this new generation. We have talked about this over and over again. We know that by now. But this part on the internet is so incredibly toxic. It is so incredibly brain rotted. It is so incredibly incel-y. It is so incredibly stupid that I just had to make a video about this. I have to talk about this, bro. I don't know what needs to happen in your life for you to go down this rabbit hole. You probably had a heartbreak, or your crush probably rejected you. It has to do something with girls. Like, let's not lie to ourselves. Us men, when we go out, we make sure that we look fine for the girls. If you say you do it for yourself, you are most definitely partially lying. We do care about the opinion of females. We definitely do. Just like females care about the opinion of men. That is the most human thing on the planet. Hold my hand until we turn to ashes. Let me till they put me in my casket. That's it. I don't know. I don't know the lyrics, bro. I just don't want to get copyright strike.
What the fuck is this shit?
Just because your crush rejected you, or just because you got your heart broken, doesn't mean you now have to suffer from a mental illness. This Looksmaxxing community all
That one dude, Brian Johnson, who transfers his son's blood into himself, chasing eternal youth in order to look good, blows my mind. I don't think his goal is to look good. I think his goal is to live forever. Like, isn't his whole thing, don't die? I think it's a little bit different, right? Yeah, I think his goal is different.
Always picks a random good-looking guy on the internet and worships him for the next months. First, it was this guy. Then it was this guy. Then it was this guy. And now it's up-and-coming streamer Marlin. The amount of edits I have seen about Marlin, bro, this past week I've seen Marlin.
Plastic surgery begs to differ. He got plastic surgery. I didn't know that.
More often than my mom. And I'm not even over-exaggerating. And sure, he's a good-looking guy. He's tall, he's muscular, good face symmetry, whatever. But god damn, stop being mentally ill, bro. What the fuck? I mean, come on, bro. There is a TikTok, a whole entire slideshow that is trying to explain how to look like Marlin. And I'm not.
Bro, that's crazy.
The fuck? I mean, come on, bro. There is a TikTok, a whole entire slideshow that is trying to explain how to look like Marlin. And I'm not even making this shit up. I am seeing it right in front of my eyes right now. Want to look like him? Cut out sugar. Sugar bloats the face. Sugar increases breakouts. Sugar takes away your natural glow. Do facial exercises. Improves.
Dude, are we dead ass?
Muscle definition of facial features, reduces face wrinkles, decreases puffiness, work out regularly, improves physique, build discipline,
This guy doesn't look like Marlin.
Decreases puffiness, workout.
This is just like an Asian guy. It's like, let's just show you an Asian person for no reason. Hey, this person is Asian and he's strong, so therefore he's Marlin.
Regularly improves physique, build discipline, track your progress. It's important to always know where you stand. And just like that, you can look like Marlin. Even if you looked like Jackie Chan before, even if you looked like N'Golo Kante before, if you religiously follow these steps, you will, at the end of the day, look like Marlin. Do you guys think this is a fucking Pokemon game? This is fucking real life. You cannot just evolve into another human being, bro. You definitely should reduce.
Why would you want to look like that guy and not just like accentuate your own strong features? Like, because there are some people, if they try to look like this guy, let's take a look real quick. There are some people who would look terrible with this haircut. There are some people who would look terrible with like the little stubble, or like, you know, his eyebrows are like perfectly groomed or whatever. There's some people who that would look too feminine. Why would it instead you just get the thing that fits your head the most? Like, I would look terrible with that fucking haircut. I'm not gonna look like him. I don't understand this. Like, there are some people, I think you should just look at what you have and then like lean into your strong suits. Light skin activities, yeah.
And just like that, you can look like Marlin.
Like, I tried to get a fade, bro. I'm chopped.
Even if you looked like Jackie Chan before, even if you looked like N'Golo Kante before, if you religiously follow these steps, you will, at the end of the day, look like Marlin. Do you guys think this is a fucking Pokemon game? This is fucking real life. You cannot just evolve into another human being, bro. You definitely should reduce sugar intake. You definitely should exercise. You definitely should, you know, take care of yourself. But guess
You're not gonna turn into
motherfucker, you are not gonna look like Marlin. And you know why? Because Marlin's mom is Marlin's mom, and Marlin's dad is Marlin's dad. These Looksmaxxer, for some reason, leave out the most important part of the equation. The fucking genetics, bro. How the fuck do you want to look like a complete different person? It's like me saying, I want to look like fucking N'Golo Kante right now. It is not gonna fucking work. I can cut out sugar, I can cut out sodium, I can drink 50 gallons of water, I can lay in the sun for fucking 12 hours a day, I can do whatever, I can jump off the fucking roof. It is not gonna help. I am not gonna look like N'Golo Kante at the end of the day, because my dad...
I think this is a thing that people don't understand. The Looksmaxxers tend to underestimate the ability of people's types to play a role in how they should present themselves. Like, I think that if you're from the range of like a 4 out of 10 to a 6 out of 10, like, depending on how you style yourself, and I think that range, like the sort of a below average, like slightly below average, slightly above average, and average. If you're not really below average and you're not really above average, then this advice doesn't really matter. But if you're like kind of around average, like I'm kind of around average, the way that I dress and the way that I style, I think plays a pretty big role into how I'm perceived. Like, you know, I think that's when the niche that I'm trying to do, like if I'm really leaning into like an emo aesthetic or, you know, streetwear, clean, well-dressed, whatever, that's going to play a big role, I feel like. And I'm not going to try to be somebody else. I would just try to lean into certain things that I think would attract me the woman that I want, you know, or dress in a way that I honestly like. Like if I like streetwear, then I'll wear streetwear. These things matter.
That is white, and my mom is white, and N'Golo Kante's parents are black.
Go goth.
And that's the end
like how goth
of it. You see the 0.0000001% of the most pretty angelic looking motherfuckers on the planet, and you try to be like them. And
dude, I saw this. Okay, so I remember this video because I had seen that this was going viral, this edit of this hockey player. He's this Norwegian hockey player or some shit. And all of the comments was just people, like girls, just asking like who he is and stuff. And it's like, they don't give a fuck about hockey. You don't care about hockey at all. You're a fake hockey fan. This shit's it's just crazy to me. I couldn't understand a word that he was saying. They didn't know how good at hockey he was or who or anything about him. They were just simping. And I thought that was just I don't know. I thought it was just mad to me.
1% of the most pretty angelic looking motherfuckers on the planet, and you try to be like them. And this is the fallacy these people always fall for. Most of us do not look like fucking Marlin. Most of us do not look like this guy. Or this guy, or this guy, or even this guy. And that is okay, bro. Calm the fuck down.
Dude, this guy's such a con artist. Where is he?
Try to be like them. And this is the fallacy these people always fall for. Most of us do not look like fucking Marlin. Most of us do not look like this guy, or this guy, or...
So this guy was selling a course for a long time about like how to look like him and stuff. And it's like, bro, this stuff to me is so predatory because you are taking something that you are born with and acting like if people do certain things, they can acquire it. With him, he like, I guess he has like, if working out is one of the things that you're factoring in, then okay, maybe selling a course on like working out and providing the specific routine that you use to get a good body, it's still scummy because that information is largely free, but I still get what you're saying. It's still a little little better than acting like if you do this, you can get my face. But yeah, when people are acting like, oh, you know, my eyes and my jaw, you can get if you do these specific things, it's just so not true. And it's so obviously not true. Like, you're kind of a sucker if you buy some shit like this.
Or this guy, or even this guy. And that is okay, bro. Calm the fuck down. However, the worst fallacy that these people fall for is the fact that they think they will pull an infinite amount of girls once they're done with their Looksmaxxing routine. You guys rot in your day all day long, mewing and thumb pulling and doing all types of stupid shit, okay? Like, I'm not even over exaggerating. There's a whole entire workout routine for Looksmaxxers. Once again, I have to do a voiceover, blah, 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 copyright. Here's his routine, okay? He is zygo pushing, whatever the fuck that means. 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps as he's in the fucking gym. Thumb pulling.
Look at this fucking doofus. Like, what are we doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
That means 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps.
Is this a joke? Like, is this like a joke?
Reps as he's in the fucking gym. Thumb pulling. What the fuck? 30 to 60 seconds, 4 sets every other day.
Like, what is he even trying to do?
Hey, come on, bro, get a fucking life. Lymphatic drainage, 5 sets a day. What the fuck is this? Do you have a headache?
Or bicolaris oculi. Or bicolaris is oculi?
What the fuck is going on? 4 sets each. Under eye massage.
That one's probably
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? What the fuck are you doing? What are you thinking about? Like, there's definitely something stressing you out. Like, what the fuck? Nobody gives a flying fuck if your eyes are like this or like this. Nobody gives a
Negative canthal tilt, positive canthal tilt, neutral. Is that Hillary Clinton? I think that's legitimately just Hillary Clinton in the middle. And that's Amy Schumer, I think. Wow.
Fuck about your canthal tilt or whatever you guys call it. Nobody gives a flying fuck, bro. You are born the way you are born.
I did see something that said that the time that it takes someone to analyze if you're attractive or ugly is like 13 milliseconds. So, like, obviously being hot is an advantage. I do think that when you're fucking, like, what's this? Like, bro, this is not changing the outcome of the 14 seconds, okay? This shit where you're standing at your disgusting door frame and then taking your dirty fingers and putting them on your mouth. What is this even? What is thumb pulling even supposed to do? What do you do? Is to make your thumbs stronger? To make your mouth stronger?
Or sets.
Anyway, the point is, I don't think that whatever you're trying to achieve with that stuff is actually going to be achieved. At the end of the day, those micro differences that you think you're going to get, you're not going to get from that. Most of the things that you can control for, you should control for. Most of the things that you can control for are things that people are already telling you to do. You don't have to, like, be a Looksmaxxer and know this stuff. Like a good haircut. That's so obvious. You know, good, like, facial hair, clear skin, etc. There is obviously, no matter how nice your haircut is or how nice your beard is, if you have like a fucked up chopped jawline that you were born with, that is just sucks. And people will take that in their impression of you. And if at that point you've done everything you can, you should honestly really consider getting like a jaw implant or something. Like, I'm actually serious. If it's something where it's like actually fucked up and you think people are judging you, I don't think there's any shame in getting it, like getting an implant. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I used to think that it was like defeatist, and it kind of is, but I think there are some things where if you are really distraught about it and, you know, people have made comments about it, I don't think it's that crazy, right? Like, girls get nose jobs. I think for guys, the jaw job is like probably like the same kind of tier. He's trying to change his facial structure with the thumb pulling, but you would basically need to be pushing on it all day and a kid for it to actually affect your bone structure. If you have Leafy's chin, it's completely understandable. That's fucked up what they be doing. Yeah, like that's part of my point. Like, Leafy got bullied a shitload for his chin, right? And he can't control his chin. And it's like, if people are gonna, you know, be upset about that and how that it gets them treated, then get a chin implant. Okay. All right. I don't care.
Tilt or whatever you guys call it. Nobody gives a flying fuck, bro. You are born the way you are born. Okay. Now back to the fallacy. If you really think you are gonna be pulling girls over girls over girls, you are so far gone, my brother. You are sitting in your room all day long doing these exercises. You don't even know.
Who is this guy?
You are sitting in your room all day long doing these exercises.
What? He was just drinking water. That's his Looksmaxxing routine. Drinking water.
You don't even know what the world looks like. You don't even know what a female looks like anymore. Go outside, bro. Talk to people. Socialize. That's how you're gonna meet new people. You are just going down this incel rabbit hole. It's gonna make you fucking miserable. You might improve your skin.
The one thing that I do kind of understand, like the lymphatic drainage stuff, like sometimes I'd be doing this. It's kind of like a stim, but it feels like I'm making it sharper. I don't think it actually does anything, but it feels kind of nice.
Hair or your body, but you will definitely lose every single social skill you have, or if you even had some in the first place. Now, one more thing that I noticed about these videos is that most of these Looksmaxxing accounts on Instagram are located in India. I know that there are a lot of Indian people watching my channel. Can you guys explain to me why the fuck so many of you guys are obsessed with Looksmaxxing?
I know why. Because they want to get white women.
Seen countless videos of Indian people trying to look like this guy, Jordan Barrett. Motherfucker, a highly advanced alien civilization could touch down on planet Earth right now. They could have the best technology in the whole entire observable universe. They still wouldn't be able to turn you into Jordan Barrett, bro. Because Jordan Barrett is Jordan Barrett, and his parents are his parents, and your parents are your parents. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, bro? If these videos do anything, they are doing harm. Ain't nobody is taking you seriously. And by no means am I trying to bully you here. You are just making a fool out of yourself.
Yeah, they're just desperate for snow bunnies. Looksmaxxing is an inherently good thing, but like with all things, people definitely take it too far. Yeah, so I mean, like the way I see it is like, you know, maxing. Anything maxing is usually good, like money maxing, Looksmaxxing, gym maxing, health maxing, vacation maxing, like whatever. Just doing a lot of something that you enjoy or makes you a better person or increases your quality of life, then go for it. But yeah, I mean, if you're vacationing every day, if all you're thinking about is how you look, if all you're thinking about is how to make money, then yeah, you're going to overdo it. You're going to end up, you know, void and unhappy.
These people discover...
Am I fiending for the snow bunnies?
Or that, oh, cutting out sugar and doing
Good
exercise
maxing?
Reduces my body fat. I have to post
Like,
it. I have to let the world know that I lost 0.2% of body fat. Duh, motherfucker, that's how the body works. Chill. Calm down. Calm down. Just like most of my university classes, sometimes shit is just too early. I'm not a doctor, but I can give you some tips. Number one tip I will give you, like forever in life, and I will die on that hill: socialize. Number one thing is socializing with other people. Do not sit.
You know, it's crazy. For all of the Indian men in the Looksmaxxing community that want to chase snow bunnies and think that all of their life should be spent Looksmaxxing to get a snow bunny, let me tell you something. Indian men, there are a lot of guys who are good looking that you can beat because they are inside too much. So if you are outside and you want the snow bunnies, you got to go chase them. Don't actually chase them, but, you know, go and, you know, you get what I'm...
Sit in your room all day long focusing on your looks. And the second tip I can give you is eat clean, work out, and keep the hygiene up. And that's it.
Very angry while trying to strangle my balls. Wipe my ass with some butter while scraping shit on the wall. But honestly, overall,
Is that like an X song? Well, anyway, good video. I like that. Good video. Gonna give that a like. Shout out to Nerman.